Happy New Year's Eve. And for today's pick a card topic, we're going to ask, what are your highlights this coming year, 2024? So let me show you the options. This is for group number 1, this sparkly Peruvian Pyrite. Then for group number 2, this is part of my collection. It's a rare crystal and it's Vivianite. And lastly, we have here golden Mica or golden Lepidolite for group number 3. So take your pick, and once you're ready, just click on the timestamps below. All right, group number 1, you have chosen the sparkly Peruvian Pyrite. Let's go ahead and find out what are your highlights this coming year, 2024. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 1. The Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords. Six of Wands. Ten of Wands. And then Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. All right. So what I'm actually seeing here, group number 1, is that part of your highlight this coming year, 2024, is that you guys are really going to be reflecting on things in your life, all right? This is a period of reflection for a lot of you. Some of you are really going to be thinking about changing directions, all right? Whether this is talking about career transition or you're thinking about doing things differently than what you are used to doing. There's really something about the word change as well for group number 1. And that's because some of you are going to be realizing that nothing is happening. And obviously, this is also suggesting to me that a lot of you are thinking of changing things because you're not seeing any progress in what you're currently doing right now. So I feel this is part of what you guys are going to be reflecting on this coming year, 2024. I'm also hearing that some of you are also going to be realizing that maybe there's something that you might be doing that is kind of like creating a blockage even to your manifestations, or blocking your way in achieving what you desire or what you actually want. So again, the key word is change. Either it's you changing your consciousness or adopting a different type of mindset as well, especially that you got the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is good, all right? Nine of Swords in upright is actually talking about stress, frustration, overthinking, overanalyzing. And obviously, that's not going to help you to find a solution anyway, right? So I really got that very strongly for group number 1. A lot of you guys are going to be changing things, or a lot of you guys are going to be reflecting on the things that you feel needs to be changed. So you can actually see a different output, a different outcome, or it can actually lead you to your desire or what you actually want, especially around success with the Six of Wands, okay? All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards. Going forward, yeah, there's definitely forward movement here because you got the Six of Wands earlier. And so I'm getting here that a lot of you guys are interested in moving forward. You're no longer interested in the past, or you are actually being led towards a different direction, perhaps. Then you got relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. All right, let's get another one first. Be bold and make the first move. All right. So part of the highlight this coming year, 2024, where some of you, you're ready to walk away from situations or people that are not serving your highest good, okay? Some of you are really thinking of doing that. Maybe you are really going to be contemplating about it. Like, is this the relationship that I want? Is this the connection that I really deserve? Especially if you feel as if that there's no future in this connection. So I'm really seeing that this is part of your highlight this coming year, 2024. Some of you are ready to let go, all right? Or to walk away from situations or people that are not allowing you to grow. And then I'm also seeing here as well with this be bold and make the first move. I'm actually more of like picking up that the energy of you being more assertive is also going to be happening this coming year, 2024, instead of being in this passive energy. So this is actually you taking action, all right? Instead of waiting for an opportunity to arrive. That's also what I'm getting here. Not necessarily that some of you are going to be the one initiating and making a first move towards a person that you like, but that is still a possibility for others of you. But I'm more of like hearing from spirit that this is actually you being more assertive this time instead of being passive. All right, let's pull up more. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He got indecision. Then he got community. All right. And then he got will. So here's what I'm hearing. Let's start off with the indecision card, which makes sense. Because remember, you actually got the Two of Swords. So it's kind of like giving me the same energy with the Two of Swords and the indecision card. As you all know, maybe, Two of Swords is actually not saying things clearly, all right? Or you're actually going through a lot of mental conflict. You really don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. So I feel that for some of you, this is something that you're already experiencing, but I'm actually getting here that something is going to be making sense this coming year, 2024, for some of you. And I'm actually hearing from spirit that if you are resonating with, you're having a hard time deciding about what to do, you're having a hard time thinking straight, or you're having a hard time getting the answers that you're seeking for, they're encouraging for you guys to really meditate, okay? Because when you're meditating, it actually helps you to get grounded and more balance. Therefore, it's helping you to be more focused. And this is going to help you as well to achieve clarity. So, for those who are resonating with, yes, I'm kind of like going through a lot of mental conflict. I really don't know what to do. I can't make up my mind, or I don't know what is my next step or next direction. Yeah, meditate, okay? Because, like what I said, part of your highlight this coming year, 2024, some of you are really going to be reflecting on those things, reflecting whether am I still on the right path in my career, or is this the connection that I really want? So a lot of you guys are really going to be doing that, especially if you feel as if that there is no clarity or there's actually no certainty in this connection, for instance, or in this relationship that you are in. I'm also getting here with this community card that some of you are also going to be more open now to explore and meet new people, okay, with this community. Or this is a sign that some of you are also going to be, yeah, meeting new people, whether this is actually new set of friends or it's also related to dating even. Maybe you are also going to be open to dating once more. That's also what I'm picking up as part of your highlight this year. And yeah, I feel that your power or your key word this coming year, 2024, it's patience. That's also what I'm hearing. Plus, I'm also hearing the word or the term determination. Okay. That is also part of your keyword or what you needed to embrace as well this coming year, 2024. Let's pull it more. Yeah, you're ready to embrace the new life. What did I say about you adopting a different type of consciousness or mindset? Group number one. Now you got the new life. So, with you guys releasing the past or letting go of the past, because I see that especially that they're showing me earlier that you guys are ready to move forward with the going forward card. You're ready to let go of things that no longer serves you. This is you starting a new life, starting from scratch as well. Some of you, either you will be meeting new friends, or there is a potential for you to be meeting new people, or for others of you, it can be a new career as well, which is part of your highlight this coming year 2024, or a new house. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, there is a strong possibility that some of you are either thinking of purchasing a new property or moving to a different residence. Relocation is also a possibility for some of you. What else? And then he got happy success. Beautiful. All right. So all three is definitely talking about consciousness or mindset, because this house buildings card is also talking about your current state. If you don't like where you are right now, or you don't like your current situation right now, I see you guys reflecting on what can I actually do so I can see a different output that would lead me towards growth and success. I said that at the very start of the reading. So this is really what I'm picking up for you guys. All right. And some of you, what you're going to be doing is that you're going to be doing things differently. Either you're changing your attitude, or you're adopting a different mindset, just like what I said, or you're also going to be discarding or removing anything that is hindering you from growing as well. All right. And that is exactly why you got this new life card. Wow. I love this for group number one. Let's pull up another set of cards. Yeah, you got the truth card. So I'm really picking up that a lot of you guys will have a wake up call this coming year, 2024. It's like something is really going to be making sense. All right. There is a huge realization happening for you guys, which will actually help you to be doing things differently. And this will also help you to change things. All right. Or even walk away from things that you thought was actually good for you. All right. Because again, judgment card is also a wake up call or a realization card. So let's see what else. Yeah. And I feel this is going to help for most of you to walk away from situations that has left you feeling stuck. Look at this unicorn over here. This unicorn realized that, hey, I can actually fly. I can use my wings and fly, because maybe this is what's happening to most of you. You probably found yourself stuck in a situation. You're just going round and round in circles in this maze. You're feeling lost and confused, but then you're realizing that, oh my gosh, I do have this pair of wings. I can actually fly. I can actually get myself out of this confusing situation. And this is part of your realization as well, group number one. And that's part of your highlight this coming year. So I see you guys moving away from situations that has left you keeping yourself trapped, or that has left you feeling trapped or stuck, rather. Oh my gosh, really? I can't believe this. This one is very specific. I'm picking up somebody watching this pile is actually thinking about coming out in the open. And that's why I got the parenting card. I really heard that. Let me start off with this very specific message first. That was so strong. I can't believe it. And with a yellow, somebody will have the confidence to finally tell his or her parents that, hey, mom, hey, dad, I'm gay. All right. I really got that. No wonder you got the truth keyword. So I don't know who is this for. Somebody's actually thinking of doing it. And the year 2024 is a year in which you are going to be doing it. Whoever this is for. You're ready to fully express yourself. You're ready to speak your truth. And I feel that you're kind of like scared at first and telling your family about it, or your parents especially you got the parenting card. So this is part of your highlight. You're finally coming out of the closet. All right, you're ready to express who you truly are, and congratulations. And then for others of you with the parenting card, there is also a possibility that part of your highlight this coming year 2024 is that you guys are ready to become a parent. Either you are going to be giving birth to a child, or you're going to get pregnant. All right, that's part of your highlight this coming year. Whoa, I'm hearing a lot on this reading, huh? Some of it are very specific. What else? What are your highlights this coming year, 2024? Oh, yes. This is you shining through, which is kind of like related to that specific scenario that I heard for someone out there, right? In which you're ready to come out. You're ready to express who you truly are. I'm not going to hide in the shadows anymore. This is who I am, and I'm free to express myself, all right? So, this is you shining through. I'm really getting here that a lot of you guys who chose group number one, you really wanted to live up to your fullest potential, all right? And so I'm also hearing very strongly this is going to be pushing some of you to be doing things differently because you probably felt that what you're doing right now is kind of like making you feel stuck. There's no growth where you are, even when it comes to connections. So this is going to help you to free yourself from that. Free yourself from whatever it is that's holding you back from becoming the person that you're meant to be. Okay? That's what I'm hearing when I saw this shining through card. Get ready to yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Get ready to shine and soar high. Yep, look at this. Beginnings. Oh my gosh. You got the new life earlier. Now you got the beginnings card. Obviously, this beginnings card is actually talking about shedding or releasing something so you can welcome the new. So this is exactly what's going to happen for you guys, group number one. All right. You're ready to walk away from something. You're ready to release something, kind of like this snake. All right. With this snake, it's like you are shedding old skin and you're actually ready to embrace the new for yourself. Wow. A lot of new stuff for you guys, whether it's a new job, a new type of mindset or consciousness, a new house, or a new partner, who knows, right? So, yeah, the energy of the new is really strong for group number one. All right. And probably it's because of you're kind of like tired and exhausted of the same old, the same old. It's like, you know what? I'm done with this. I wanted to do something new and exciting. That's also what I'm hearing for others of you. I tried to pull it more. Are you kidding me? You got the release card. We were just talking about that. This beginnings card is talking about release. All right. And now you got the release card. So that's part of your highlight this coming year, 2024. You're definitely going to be putting an end to something. You're releasing something because you're ready to embrace something new for yourself. Oh my gosh. I love this for group number one. All right. What else? Let's try this deck. What are your highlights this coming year, 2024? Micromanage. All right. So maybe some of you are also going to be doing that. Micromanaging. And then he got the dreamer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it says a new start because this is the full card. It says a new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. Exactly. So I feel this is an advice or a tip for some of you. All right. Maybe what's holding you back from releasing something or letting go of something is actually your fear. That's what's holding you back. So I feel that this coming year, 2024, is a year for a lot of you to take that leap of faith, all right? To take a risk, to take a chance on something, all right? By you trusting yourself that you can actually do it. So yeah, it's a new beginning. Haven't you noticed you have a lot of cards around the keyword new? You have new start, you have beginnings, you have the new life card, and now you actually got the full card, which is also talking about new beginnings. And yeah, it says the dreamer. This is exactly what I just said earlier. A lot of you guys are really kind of like focused on achieving your goals in life or what is it that you wanted to achieve in life. That is your main focus. But then again, your keyword as well on top of the keyword new, I'm getting patience really. So you need to be patient with yourself. For some of you, the keyword that I'm hearing, it's determination. Stay determined, stay focused. All right, so let's pull up another one. You may be a Virgo, by the way. All right, and it says harvest the crop. So yeah, either you are a Virgo or there's actually something significant during Virgo season that can be an additional clue for some of you because it says harvest the crop. So this is actually a favorable time as well for group number one to be harvesting or reaping their rewards. All right, especially if you've been doing a lot of hard work. And by the way, I'm also hearing somebody watching this pile is thinking about retiring. All right. I don't know who is this for, but somebody's thinking about retiring. Somebody's actually thinking about either putting their focus more on business or on their hobbies, their passion. I don't know is this for, but I heard retirement. Okay. Not resigning from work, but I also see that for some of you because I see that some of you are going to be exploring other career options or would be doing something that is different from what you're currently doing right now. Okay, so let's actually pull up some tea leaf fortune cards. Let's see, what else? What are your highlights this coming year, 2024? Spiritual love. Okay. Then you got mice. Ooh, too many. Let's get one from this first set. All right, you got the nest. Then he got dog far away. Parrot. And then dark woman. Okay. Wow. This one is very specific. So for some of you, part of the advice or warning is that be mindful when it comes to you spilling your secrets or telling somebody about some important things, all right, or stuff to someone, because you got the parrot card, and this is actually talking about gossip, or someone will actually gossip about your secrets, and this may actually cause some sort of like a drama here, whether these are your friends. Because that's really what I'm picking up. Maybe you thought that this person is a friend to you, or you trusted this person because this is your friend, and you may have said some things, or you will be saying some things rather, since this is actually for the year 2024. So you're about to say something to this person, and then only to find out that this person is actually going to be spilling your secrets. So be mindful about that. That is part of the warning or caution from spirit for some of you. There also is a possibility of some sort of like misunderstanding because of what someone said. So be mindful about that as well. Even, discord among family members is also a possibility for others of you. This is an additional clue. Maybe this person has a dark complexion, by the way. And then with the nest card, it says an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So for those who are resonating with, maybe you do have some sort of like, some misunderstanding or some conflict with a family member, or if this is not necessarily your immediate family, maybe if you have a family of your own as well, I'm getting here that communication is actually very, very important. You got the spiritual love. So this is Spirit's way of saying that allow love, all right, to rule instead of anger, instead of actually hatred. So I'm getting here that there is a need for some of you guys to be mindful about that, to be mindful about what you guys are saying to each other, all right, or be mindful about what you're saying to other people, because that person might be actually kind of like spilling that to other people or would be gossiping about you. There's something about words. There's really something about communication even, all right? So yeah, allow love to rule. Okay, that's what I'm getting here, especially for those who are resonating with. There are some fights between families or family members. Yeah, because what's important is that you and your family are intact. You and your family are actually, yeah, in good terms, right? So communication is very, very important, especially if this has happened already, in which you have some sort of like misunderstanding with a family member or even friends, okay? But I'm more of like getting a warning around not spilling so much or being mindful about what you're actually saying to the people that you thought that you can trust. Okay. So, yeah, let's see what else. Let's try this fortune card. You got heaven. All right. Let's go to page 36. So it says here, unsatisfied with life, searching for happiness or messages from the heavens. So, yeah, if you are currently feeling this way, you're not liking where you are. And this is exactly what I just said at the very beginning of this reading, if you can still remember. Some of you are really going to be reflecting on, are you still in the right path? Remember that? Because that is a sign that something is missing. That is a sign that you're not really satisfied with how things are. The fact that you are going to be looking to those things, like, am I still in the right type of connection? Is this really the connection that I want? Is this really the job that I really wanted to do? Things like that. All right. And so this heaven card is a sign that you are being watched over by your loved ones in spirit, and they're also going to be helping you by providing you some guidance as well. If it's actually all about career or finances, it says here you are in a rut. And that's exactly what we just said earlier, and will possibly change careers. Oh my gosh, or positions. And then you got another message, and this is all about relationships, in which some of you guys are also going to be, yeah, meeting a special person. And this is a gift from the heaven. So whether this is actually a new love coming, or if it's not necessarily love related, then maybe you're just being guided or being led towards new friends, like minded people as well. All right. And then for others of you with the heaven card, somebody's actually thinking about doing some spiritual work or career. All right. And so if you're resonating with that, in which you're thinking about, yeah, starting some psychic work or some spiritual career, then this is your sign. This is your confirmation. And I'm hearing right now, don't be afraid, because you're being supported by the angels. You're being supported by your loved ones in spirit. For some of you, there's something about healing as well, healing work. All right. If it's a spiritual career. Oh my gosh. I love this reading. So here's what I'm going to be doing. Let me first pull up some messages for you. All right. Some random messages, and then I'm going to be pulling up some crystals for you that you can work with for the entire year of 2024, or some significant crystals for you as well. And then I'll be pulling up some significant months for the year 2024. But first, let's start off with your message. Message for group number 1, please. Ooh, cards are flying out. You got 2, actually. So, let's see here. It says, bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward, knowing that all is working out just fine. So just keep on moving forward and just trust the process, okay? You are being guided. That's exactly what I said when I saw this heaven card. Wow. So there's bigger and better experiences coming for you, group number 1. That is so beautiful. Next, you got a message that says, in your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. These are times of transition. You won't feel those emotions forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. Right. So yeah, growth and expansion is also part of what I'm seeing for you guys this coming year, 2024. You're kind of like, yeah, there's something about death of the old self. That's also what I heard just now. All right. It's like you're releasing some old parts of yourself and you're ready to embrace a new mindset. You're ready to basically just embrace the new. Okay. Let's get another message for you. And then you got spider manifestation. It says, you weave your web in life. What you see before you are the result of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation. Your energy can bring in all you desire. What did I say at the very start of the reading? The message from this spider card is exactly what I just said at the very start of this reading. Remember, the message for you, group number one, is that you would find yourself reflecting on your life, whether it's about your life purpose or your life path, or am I in the right path right now? Am I still in the right type of career, or am I still actually in the right type of connection? So those are the things that you're really going to be pondering about, all right? And I feel that, especially for those who are resonating with, you're feeling unsatisfied with where you are. And you got that with a message earlier from this heaven card, right? Because this heaven card is also talking about you feeling as if you are in a rut or you're unsatisfied with life. And so this is an additional message for you. It says, if your current reality does not suit you or you don't like where you are right now, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation. So I feel this is what you're really going to be doing, group number one, this coming year, 2024, as part of your highlights, all right? That you're really going to be doing things differently. You're going to be making some changes because obviously you know that the current path that you're on is not something that you like, or it's not making you happy, or you feel that there's something strange or off or awkward, all right? And this is going to be pushing you to do things differently this time. Okay, so let's pull up some crystals for you they can work with, or your crystal of the year 2024. Wow, cards are flying out. Okay, this is the first one. I really feel like pulling up 6 crystal cards. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's number 2. Just fix this. This is number 3. Let's get 3 more because this is a general reading. Okay, wow. Well, we got 3. There you go. So let's take a look at your crystal cards. So these are the crystals they can actually work with for the year 2024. Okay, let's start off with this one. This one is ametrine. Okay, and it says energetic, intuitive, connected. A combination of amethyst and citrine, ametrine opens the pathways between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. With a sunny disposition, this stone can alleviate stress during challenging life transitions. Oh my gosh. You just got a message around transition, right? These are times of transition, it says here. And now it says, based on this ametrine crystal card, that this is also a stone they can work with when it comes to challenging life transitions. Whoa. So yeah, it makes sense. So work with ametrine if you're actually resonating with that message, okay? It says here too, with the ability to go beyond the surface, ametrine brings the shadowy parts of us to light, healing deep wounds and trauma by confronting them directly. Ametrine encourages you to hop in the driver's seat and take control over your life, aiding in discernment and clarity. Ametrine gives you the confidence to take the lead. All right. You may be a Libra, by the way. All right. And then next, you got cacoxenite. All right. And it says interconnection, ascension, attunement. Cacoxenite is known to raise spiritual awareness and provide divine connection between the universe and humankind. With cacoxenite, synchronicities are not just coincidences, they are messages. So pay attention. Become aware of the universe's messages as it is constantly communicating with you. Cacoxenite asks that you look at challenges as lessons and wonder, what can I learn from this? Perspective is everything. And with cacoxenite, embracing positivity and choosing your thoughts become easier and easier. Wow. So some of you might actually resonate with that message based on this crystal card. And maybe, just maybe, if there's a crystal shop near you, go ahead and buy these crystals, all right? Or work with it. Next, you got calcite. And it says amplify, cleanse, and open. Double trouble. Calcite has a unique optical quality. When you're looking through the stone, it appears doubled. Calcite can amplify energy for higher awareness and healing, pairing well with other crystals and taking on their attributes to increase their metaphysical abilities. A powerful dissolver, calcite transforms negative energy for release and renewal. It also aligns the chakras, cleansing the aura of toxicity and renewing energy flow. Calcite reminds you that there's always a new beginning. You just have to decide when to start. Okay? So, yeah, this is another crystal of the year for you, group number 1. Next, we have Cuprite, generosity, security, and flow. A humanitarian at heart, Cuprite encourages the practice of helping others without expectations. It assists in facing issues with authority figures, especially your father, in order to become the authority figure in your own life. Cuprite helps release any blame and resistance that may be blocking you from taking responsibility for the decisions you make. Activating the survival gene, Cuprite attracts what we need to make it through challenging moments, increasing our life force and overall vitality. Take the driver's seat, you're ready. Okay? So if you're resonating more with that message, go ahead and grab this. And then, of course, we got rose quartz. Well, yeah. Love, nurture, romance. Calling in unconditional love. Rose quartz invokes a gentle yet powerful feminine energy that nurtures and protects your heart. It can be used to attract new romance and to build closer bonds in your relationships. Rose quartz opens the heart chakra and heals heartache, grief, and any unexpressed emotions. It asks that you show yourself compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Rose quartz also inspires beauty in all forms. Open your heart to the beauty within you. Lastly, you actually got sapphire, and it says royalty, wisdom, knowledge. Fairness rules the kingdom when sapphire wears the crown. Sapphire wields its power through kindness and wise judgment, bringing good luck and fortune to those who wear it. A gem with a regal presence throughout history, sapphire is considered to be sacred, representing celestial hope and faith. Known as the stone of wisdom, sapphire enhances focus, concentration, and learning abilities. Sapphire activates the third eye and throat chakras, guiding you toward knowledge beyond this stratosphere. Okay? So, yeah, these are your crystals of the year. Work with it. So, I decided to read all that so you can actually kind of like, yeah, look into what is it that is more of like resonating with me. Which crystal is more of like that I needed, all right, this coming year, 2024. All right, so let's actually get some significant months for you before we end this reading. So based on what we have discovered in your reading group number 1, let's see. What are the significant months for you? Possibly it's when this, thing is going to be happening. I feel like pulling up 3 cards. Okay, one more, please. Okay, yeah. There you go. So watch out for the month of July. Okay, this month is going to be very, very significant for you guys. Group number 1. Next, you got March. All right. And then we also have April. Wow. March, April, July. So there you go. That's actually what I have for you, group number 1. These are the highlights for you for the coming year, 2024. I really wish you a blessed 2024. And again, Happy New Year. I'll see you again next week. Bye for now. Hello, group number 2. You have chosen Vivianite, which is actually a rare crystal, one of my collection. All right, so let's actually find out what are the highlights for you this coming year, 2024. And by the way, Happy New Year's Eve. So let's begin. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 2. Knight of Pentacles. Then you have Moon in reverse. Queen of Cups. Two of Swords. Three of Cups. And then Three of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. All right. So let's actually start off with this very specific advice or message from Spirit for group number 2. This year is kind of like going to be a little bit emotional for some of you, okay? Especially with the Moon and the Queen of Cups. And I really heard that very, very strongly from Spirit. So make sure that you take things slow. Don't be so hard on yourself, because I'm getting that some of you are kind of like, a bit emotional or mentally exhausted or burnt out even. So pay attention to that, all right, for this year, 2024, for group number 2. Make sure that you always incorporate positivity, or you try to shift your consciousness, especially if you find yourself getting a little bit wrapped up in negativity or being so overwhelmed by something, or you're becoming emotional or mentally stressed out. So pay attention to those things, all right? And then for others of you, part of your highlight this coming year, 2024, I'm hearing that somebody is actually going to be ready to open up their feelings. All right. And I feel this is actually going to be resonating for those who are currently getting to know someone, or you are dating this person. I don't think that you and this person are no longer talking. So this message I'm hearing right now is not going to resonate for those people who are not in contact with this person is ready to open up. I'm more of like hearing that this is somebody that you're currently talking to. Maybe you are dating, or you're actually, friends, you're working together. And now this person is ready to let you know that, hey, I have feelings for you, or hey, looks like I wanted to be official with you. All right. Things like that. So, again, just to remind you guys, this is not for those who are not in contact with their person. This is for those who are currently seeing this person, dating this person, talking to this person. And so, for the coming year, 2024, I'm seeing here that there is a huge chance or a possibility of this person letting you know that they really wanted something serious with you, or that they're ready to let you know that they have feelings for you as well. Wow, I can't believe this. And yes, you got the Queen of Wands. So I'm also getting here that for those who are actually single, you would notice that your aura is really oozing this coming year, 2024, and it would definitely attract people out there. All right. It's like you are a magnet. That's more of like what I'm hearing. So be out and about if you want to be doing that, meeting new people or getting to know other people, because I'm seeing here that, this is your year to be meeting new people out there, which is outside of your social circle. All right, so let's try to pull up another set of cards. What are the highlights for you this coming year, 2024? Opportunity. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Ooh, you got the envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay. Next, you got confidence is your key to success. So this one is quite juicy. With opportunity, envy, and then confidence is your key to success. I'm actually getting here that for some of you guys, I'm hearing that maybe you will be kind of like, yeah, getting some sort of like a wonderful opportunity, whether this is a career opportunity or there is a wonderful opportunity landing on your lap, and some people might actually get jealous over it. So be mindful of that. And so with this confidence is your key to success. Don't try to, get those people kind of like put you down, or don't try to pay attention to what they're actually saying or thinking. Just keep on doing what you're doing. They're just envious. They're just jealous. All right. So stay focused is actually what I'm hearing. No wonder you got the Two of Swords, because Two of Swords is also talking about distractions. So maybe some of you are going to be a little bit distracted just because of there are some people who are envious of what you're currently achieving right now, or will be achieving for the year 2024 rather. So just stay focused on your goal, because they're showing me here that there is going to be a wonderful opportunity that will be landing on your lap, and a lot of people are going to be jealous over it. Like, oh my gosh, she got the role, for instance. This is just an example. She got promoted. I can't believe it. Right. So I'm just getting that maybe this opportunity is going to be attracting either naysayers, or it will be attracting jealous people out there. And again, stay focused on your goal. Be confident. All right. Because maybe these people are also going to be doing that, maybe making you feel less confident just because of their jealous. All right. So don't mind what they're saying or what they're actually thinking about you, is really what I'm hearing right now from spirit for someone out there. All right. And they're just jealous because you got this golden opportunity, whatever this is. And I'm actually picking up it's actually related to career. All right. Let's try to pull it more. What else? Deep knowing. All right. Yin yang. And then you have discernment. Okay. This one is very straightforward. For the coming year 2024, this is a year in which you guys really needed to learn how to trust your gut feelings. No wonder you got the moon card, because moon is actually talking about feelings and emotions. And you have a lot of cups energy as well earlier, Queen of Cups and Three of Cups even. So this is actually a very, very important time for you guys to be following your heart, trusting your intuition, okay? Or having a perfect balance, because yin yang is also about balance, a perfect balance between your logical mind with this deep knowing card, as well as your feelings and emotions. Because look at this card over here with the discernment, all right? Her vision is actually clouded. She's actually having a hard time seeing things, all right? Because it's covered by the clouds. And so I feel that this year 2024, make sure that you always trust your feelings or your own intuition, okay? Or balance both your logical mind as well as your feelings and emotions. So let's see, what else? What are your highlights this coming year 2024? You got wisdom, okay? Then, what is this card? Increase. Ooh. Let's get another one first. And you got, oh my gosh, Ace of Cups. So let's start off with the Ace of Cups. I'm really sensing here that for the year 2024, there's a new emotional experience for you guys. No wonder there's a lot of cups. There's a lot of feelings and emotions. So I'm getting that a lot of you guys are going to be embracing a new emotional experience. Either it's because of you are going to be doing things differently this time, or you're actually going to be learning new things, even especially with this wisdom card. So I'm also getting that some of you are also going to be interested in studying, whether it's going back to school, or you are actually going to be interested in learning something new. I'm even specifically hearing for someone out there that somebody watching this pile is actually thinking about learning more about crystals, because I'm actually interested with the crystal images over here. All right. So somebody's actually thinking of doing that, whether it's you studying more about crystals or gemstones, or whether it's actually you starting your own business, whether it's an accessory or something related to crystals even. It's something that you really love doing, okay? And so I'm getting that very, very strongly for group number 2 as part of your highlight, not just necessarily about crystals. That's just an example, but I also heard that. But it's basically rooted from your passion or what you truly love, all right? And you're really going to be eager or interested to learn more about it, to enhance your knowledge around it. For others of you, again, there is a possibility of you meeting a new person, if it's all about love and romance, all right? Or love begins, because I really heard earlier that somebody's ready to open up their feelings, or somebody's actually ready to take things seriously this time, or to make it official, all right? So yeah, I won't be surprised if some of you are ready to be in a new relationship. And for others of you who are not necessarily going to be in a new relationship this coming year, 2024, your knowledge is increasing. Your wisdom is increasing. You have learned a lot from your past experiences, all right? So congratulate yourself for that. And you are being advised by Spirit to apply the wisdom that you have collected or learned from previous experiences as you move forward, right? As you move forward, so you can actually attract a really beautiful and a balanced type of partnership, okay? So let's pull up another set of cards here. Yeah, you got Magical Map Shifter. Then you got, yes, look at that, personal growth. My gosh. This is kind of like giving me the magician vibes, all right? With a magical map shifter. Let me stop first. So, yeah, the magician is somebody who's well experienced, very creative, very talented. He was able to master everything. So, it's kind of like giving me the same vibes with this guy over here, and he's actually juggling a lot of things, all right? So, I'm actually hearing two things here. Number one, this is also a busy year for some of you, okay? This coming year, 2024. So maybe part of the advice as well for you is to make sure that you take some time out, all right? Especially if you're feeling overwhelmed, you're actually kind of like going through a lot of mental stress. And that's the message earlier, right? And it's quite surprising because you actually chose Vivianite. You may actually want to work with Vivianite when you're going through a lot of stress, anxiety, all right? Or even depression for some of you, okay? And also, Vivianite is also a great crystal to work with when you're also physically exhausted, especially if you're always hitting the gym, by the way, all right? So there's something about physical movement for some of you. And so I'm getting here that this is a very busy year for some of you watching this pile. And again, going back to what I said about the magician vibe and all that, I'm seeing here that you guys are really more like interested to enhance your knowledge or your wisdom. And this is for your personal growth. So whether it's actually you studying about something new that you're interested in, all right, or you wanted to enhance your current knowledge, there's really something about that. And this is part of your highlight this coming year, 2024. Wow, that's a lot, but we'll get that. We'll get that. All right, you have Grand Symphony. You have Waking the Lion. And then you got Powerful Move. Wow. So what I'm actually seeing here based on these three cards about your highlights for the coming year 2024 is that you guys are really going to be standing in your power, or at least this is the advice for you to be confident, which is weird because you got confidence is your key to success. And now you got waking the lion. So yeah, you may have Leo in your chart, by the way, because that card is also a Leo card. So either you do have that in your chart. And so I'm actually getting here based on these three cards is that this is actually your key towards success, to stay confident, to stay focused, all right? And at the same time, to be patient when it comes to making a decision, all right? Before you actually make a move, just like with this image of the chess piece over here, try to pause, all right? Try to pause, try to reflect on it first. And then once you are feeling confident about it, that's the time you initiate action. So I feel this is a message for some of you guys to be careful when it comes to making a decision about particular things, all right? Or certain things in your life, all right? Whatever that is. But this is also a message for you to stay confident, okay? This is your key towards achieving success, to stay confident, to stay focused, or to be your own leader as well, because the lion is actually a leader, all right? And there's also something about, of course, courage, to stay courageous, all right? Maybe to be brave enough to make a first move. That's also what I'm hearing with this waking the lion and the powerful move, to be assertive as well, to take action. That's more of like the energy that some of you are being encouraged to embrace this coming year, 2024. All right, let's see. What else? Let's try this one. What are the highlights for group number 2 this coming year, 2024? Oh, this is beautiful. Finally. Especially for those who are resonating with, maybe because of you're going through a lot of financial struggles, you have a lot of debts. Now it says here, debt paid. Congratulations. That's beautiful. All right. Then you got listen to friends. Then you have it is almost going too fast. Wow. We were just talking about that, how things are probably going to be a little bit busy for some of you. Everything is just moving a bit too fast. And remember, I said at the very beginning of your reading, group number 2, I keep on hearing from Spirit, slow down. All right. Slow down, especially for those who are resonating with, you might be feeling overwhelmed. There's a lot of things going on. All right. And this is actually a reminder for you guys to take a step back. All right. Pause, take a step back. Don't rush. And again, even with that message earlier with a powerful move and waking the lion, it's still the same thing. Before you make a decision or before you actually do something, try to take a step back. All right. Pause, analyze the situation well. All right. Before you are about to decide something or before you actually put those ideas into action. All right. Some of you are also being encouraged to get some inputs or maybe some advice as well from the people that you trust with this listen to friends card as well. All right. So yeah, the number 11 and the number 1. Wow. You might be also seeing this very often, or you will be seeing this very often as well this coming year, 2024, 1111. Well, 1111 is actually a sign of new beginnings as well, all right? Or it's also a sign for you to be paying attention to your thoughts to make sure that it's actually positive. But yeah, there's definitely going to be new and exciting opportunities for some of you, especially that I'm seeing a number 11 over here and then the number 1 over here. All right, so let's pull up more. What else? Yeah, see, you got the 2 of Pentacles, juggling. Similar to the magical map shifter card where you're actually juggling, all right? And it says here, working too hard or multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. So yeah, exactamundo. So I'm getting here that this is probably, something that you guys also needed to look into this coming year, 2024. Remember, I said some of you are really going to be super busy. but you need to take good care of your health. You need to take good care of yourself, all right? Especially for those who are working multiple jobs, or there's so many priorities or so many tasks. Make sure that you try to create balance, because I'm seeing really for group number 2 that this year is going to be a little bit challenging when it comes to your emotional and mental health. That could also manifest into the physical, all right? Because when you're going through a lot of stress, when you're actually feeling overwhelmed, you're becoming a lot more emotional and overwhelmed, then it can actually lead towards, feeling sick and all that. So be mindful about that, all right? This is a reminder for group number 2 to manage their time wisely, or to create balance in their life, or even balance when it comes to spending money. All right, because you got the debt paid. Although this is actually a great or an excellent sign for some of you that finally you're going to be able to pay those debts, but make sure that you learn from it to balance your finances, or make sure that you manage your finances wisely as well. Okay, so let's move on to the tea leaf fortune cards now. What else? Oh, yes, you got the boot card. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So working hard to achieve something, right? Ooh, my gosh. I can't believe this. Then he got the fire card. Wow. It says strong emotion. What did I say at the very start of the reading? For group number 2, I'm really sensing that for some of you, this is going to be an emotional year. All right. It can be any type of emotion, whether it's you feeling frustrated, or you're just feeling like you wanted to cry, or you're angry. All right. So, again, pay attention to that. I love how everything is matching to what we have heard from Spirit earlier. So, let's see what else. Then he got broken bridge. You got the flag. Oh, yes, I knew it. Let's get one more. And you got older woman. All right. So here's what I'm seeing, group number 2. Let's actually start off with the boot card and the broken bridge. So there is probably, going to be a scenario for some of you in which maybe you're trying to work hard on something and it's not going to work out at first. Okay. But Spirit is actually saying don't give up. All right. Maybe you just needed to increase your efforts so you can actually achieve your goal. All right. So that is a message for someone out there. Number 2, there is a possibility that somebody might be returning into your life, but the advice or warning for you from Spirit is not to be tempted to lower down your standards. All right. So take a look at what this person's intentions are. Is this person coming back into your life because of they have changed, or is it because they actually needed something from you? Because the fact that you got the flag card is, yeah, kind of like telling me that you shouldn't actually just give in right away. And maybe that's why part of your keyword as well, group number 2, is to be patient, all right? Don't try to be so hasty, even when it comes to decision making. Pause, all right, before you actually decide about something. Because I'm seeing here that for some of you, there is somebody coming back into your life. And so make sure that you kind of observe the situation carefully instead of giving in right away, all right? And it says here, like what I said, do not be tempted to lower down your standards. So yeah, raise your flag. Don't lower down your standards, especially if you know deep down that this person is actually not for your highest good, or you don't deserve this kind of a connection, whoever this is for you, okay? For others of you, like what I said with the fire card, you can expect that this is going to be an emotional year for some of you guys, this 2024. So just make sure that you try to simmer down, okay? Especially for those who are hot-tempered and all that. Or when you're actually feeling overwhelmed, simmer down, take a step back, all right? Try to find some time to breathe, all right? Because I'm getting here that there's a lot of overwhelming emotions that some of you might be feeling this coming year, 2024. And then with this older woman, I feel that this is just basically talking about how wise you have become. Because remember, you got the wisdom card. All right, a lot of you guys learned a lot of lessons from past experiences. Just make sure that you try to apply it. All right, in your present moment or even moving towards 2024. But there is also a possibility that some of you might actually be in a heated argument or some sort of like a conflict with an older woman. All right, that's also what I'm hearing with these two cards. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's pull up another fortune card. What else, Spirit? What are the highlights for group number 2 this coming year, 2024? Ooh, proposal. Okay. Yeah, because earlier I specifically heard that somebody's ready to open up their feelings. All right. Somebody's ready to make it official. Okay. And if you are already in a relationship with someone, who knows? This is part of your highlight. This person is ready to propose. But let's go to page 24. Let's see here. All right. It says a romantic or business proposal. So if it's not necessarily about romance, then it can be that there is an exciting opportunity, a business proposal for you to earn extra income or what, right? But let's read this. It says here, promising times await for lovers and singles. The time is ripe for love or business commitments. So dress to impress everywhere you go, as true love or career success is close by. So, if this is all about career or finances, the message is if you have been thinking of changing careers or you are in a dead end job with no future, a proposal could land in your lap from out of the blue. What? I even used that exact term, right? Or word. Remember, I said something about there is going to be an opportunity that will be landing into your lap and somebody might actually get jealous. What the freak? Wow. That is creepy. But anyway, yeah. So a proposal could land in your lap from out of the blue. Keep your eyes wide open to the outstanding opportunities that are about to come your way. Be assertive and be bold. Luck surrounds you. What did I say? What did I say about being assertive? Be confident, all right? Taking the initiative instead of waiting for an opportunity to arrive, all right? So this is a time for you guys, group number 2, to be more assertive, to be bold and daring. And again, like what I said, confidence is your key to success, right? Especially with this lion image over here. Embrace the energy of the lion. Now, if it's all about relationships, it says here, sensational time for commitments and strengthening in all relationships. Singles could fall madly in love with someone, all right? And marriage proposals are more than likely if this is also what you're hoping for. Now, if the person proposing or if this person offering their love to you is not the one who sets your heart aflame, it says here, don't rush into anything. It is likely the universe may send someone entirely different, so keep an open mind. What did I say about not rushing? Are you freaking kidding me? Everything that we have been discussing is appearing in the messages of some of your cards. Wow, crazy. Anyway, let's actually pull up some messages for you. Let's start off with that. And then I'll be pulling up some crystals of the year for you guys, and then significant months of the year as well. First, let's start off with your message from Spirit. Okay, you got trust. Hedgehog Spirit. It says, this is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you're doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. Right. So again, there's really something about trusting yourself, having confidence in yourself, believing in yourself instead of hiding in the shadows, right? So this is your key towards success, group number 2. The key word for you, really, it's confidence. All right. This is something that you guys really needed to embrace this coming year, 2024. Be assertive, be bold, be confident. It will lead you towards success this coming year, 2024. Plus, some of the reminders, make sure that you take good care of your health, your emotional and mental, because it's going to be an emotional year as well for the coming year, 2024, for a lot of you. Okay. And again, you chose Vivianite, which is a great crystal to work with when you're stressed out, okay? Or when you're actually exhausted, you're tired and all that. Anyway, let's get another message for you. Any other message for group number 2, please? Okay. It says, it's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. Oh my gosh, another key word for group number 2, the word trust. You keep on getting that. Plus, there's something about exciting opportunities coming your way. Pay attention to that, all right? Pay attention to that. Seize it. Grab it. Okay? All right. So let's get some crystal cards for you. I'll be pulling up six crystals that you can actually work with for this coming year, 2024, or maybe your lucky crystal as well. Let's see. Wow. Group 1 got this. We'll get 6, okay? Well, I won't be surprised to see this crystal, which is rose quartz. And then he got this. We'll get 3 more. What else? All right. 1 more. Oops, just 1 more. It's hard to shovel this because of its shape. Weird. The black tourmaline, crystal card wanted to pop out. That is weird. Well, there you go. Okay, so in terms of crystals, these are the crystals they can actually work with, or these are your lucky crystals for the coming year, 2024. Let's actually start off with this one. Well, obviously, this is rose quartz, okay? And it says, calling in unconditional love. Rose quartz invokes a gentle yet powerful feminine energy that nurtures and protects your heart. It can be used to attract new romance and to build closer bonds in your relationships. Rose quartz opens the heart chakra and heals our heartache, grief, and any unexpressed emotions. It asks that you show yourself compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Rose quartz also inspires beauty in all forms. Open your heart to the beauty within you. All right? So that's one. Next, oh my gosh, blue lace agate, very beautiful crystal. So it says here, peace, gentle, new beginnings. Blue lace agate is your supportive nudge in the right direction, whispering words of encouragement when you experience self-doubt. It opens your throat chakra and helps ease any blockages in your self-expression. Being seen and heard is a priority. Your feelings are valid and important too. Don't worry about what others will think. Oh my gosh. I specifically heard that message from Spirit earlier, right? Remember that there is going to be an opportunity that will be available to some of you. And some people are really going to be jealous because you got this opportunity. And I keep on hearing Spirit is actually saying, don't mind them, all right? Don't think about the naysayers. Don't think about what they're saying or thinking about you even, all right? So yeah, it says here, wow. Let me go back. It says, Don't worry about what others would think. Release all fear of judgment and get ready to leave any thoughts of inadequacy behind, which is related to this trust card that you got, right? Blue lace agate encourages you to start anew because every day is a fresh beginning. Okay. So, for those who are resonating with that, in which you may be kind of like trying to keep yourself small and all that, you're hiding in the shadows, work with blue lace agate because you are meant to shine. You're meant to express yourself as well. All right. Let's try to pull up another one. This one is cacoxenite. Also, group number one got this, by the way. And it says cacoxenite is known to raise spiritual awareness and provide divine connection between the universe and humankind. With cacoxenite, synchronicities are not just coincidences, they are messages, so pay attention. Become aware of the universe's messages as it constantly communicating with you. Cacoxenite asks that you look at challenges as lessons and wonder, what can I learn from this? Perspective is everything, and with cacoxenite, embracing positivity and choosing your thoughts become easier and easier. So yeah, both rose quartz and cacoxenite also appeared for group number one. All right. So let's see what else. Onyx. Wow. It says, tune in to your inner commander. Onyx is a strong ally, dispelling loneliness and self doubt and instilling greater confidence in your decision making. Face your fears and know that you have the power to overcome them. Onyx's surface represents the passing of time, the balance of the yin and yang. It is a sturdy and solitary stone and encourages you to break free from any unhealthy relationships in order to be autonomous. Know that you are completely capable of making the right decisions for yourself. After all, it's your life. In terms of signs, I notice there's a lot of Sag. Yeah, a lot of Sag here. You may have Sag in your chart or any other fire signs because you got Leo earlier. And then you got Bumblebee Jasper. It says here, sting like a bee. Bumblebee Jasper enhances creativity and helps to pollinate ideas, bringing them to life. This stone gives off a fighting spirit, having been formed in a volcano and containing a strong earthy energy that connects with the willpower of the solar plexus. Bumblebee Jasper also assists in alleviating allergies, soothing irritations, and nurturing one's overall health. Bumblebee Jasper encourages you to create a buzz, to let yourself be seen and heard for who you are. And whatever new projects you're working on, take pleasure in your gifts, Leo. Yeah. Lastly, you got the Amazonite crystal. It says filtering vibrations is what Amazonite does best, from electromagnetic pollution, your thoughts, and environmental influences. So if you are prone to environmental sensitivity, Amazonite has your back. This is a great way to cleanse yourself from technology. If you need to break from your devices, Amazonite encourages discernment, allowing you to be unbiased in your decision making. Objectivity leads the way, offering clarity on which choices are best for you. Detach from the outside in order to connect to the inside. Virgo. Wow. In terms of signs, Sag is very strong. Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, and yeah, Sag again. All right. So I decided to read all of those crystal cards because it will give you some idea on what crystal I needed to work with. All right. What is calling to me? All right. Or which crystal is calling me. And so I feel that a lot of you guys are really going to be resonating with all these crystals that we just read, especially for those who are, I noticed based on the cards that I pulled up, or based on what we have read from these crystal cards, there's really something about self doubt. Haven't you noticed that? For those who are resonating with, maybe you might be kind of like keeping yourself small, just like what I said, or you're doubting yourself. Cast those fears aside, all right? Trust in what you can do. Don't curl up and hide. Stop thinking about what other people are saying or thinking of you, all right? So, yeah, I feel that this is something that a lot of you guys really needed to work on as well this coming year, 2024. And you can actually work with all of these crystals to help you to achieve that goal as well. All right. So some of it is related to love. Some of it it's actually related to you releasing negative thoughts about yourself or negative self-talk or self-doubt. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Now, let's actually pull up some significant months for you, group number 2. I'll be pulling up 3. All right. So, the month of October 2024 is going to be very significant for group number 2. Okay. Pay attention to that. Then we have August. Pay attention to that month as well. And finally, we got February. All right. So these are your significant months, group number 2, October, August, and February. So there you go. I certainly hope that you've gotten something from this reading. And again, I wish you all a blessed, blessed 2024. See you next week. Bye. Last but not the least, you have chosen golden mica or golden lepidolite. Let's go ahead and find out what are your highlights this coming year 2024. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose, group number 3. The Lovers, Page of Wands, Five of Cups, Chariot, King of Wands, and you got, Ten of Swords. All right. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. All right, so this one is very, very specific, and it's not for all of you, but I'm definitely seeing this, that somebody watching this pile is going to be ending a connection. And this is a love connection for sure, all right? And I feel the reason as to why you are about to end this connection is because you're not seeing any growth. You're also not seeing any clear direction in where this is actually heading or going, especially with this Chariot card, all right? I'm also picking up very strongly that some of you are thinking of putting an end to this. It's because of you're not sensing that this person wanted to build a future with you. So whether this is a committed partnership that you currently have, or maybe it's just somebody that you are interested in, but you are thinking of walking away from this because you're not seeing any clear direction of where this is actually going. I'm also getting here that for those who are resonating with you are in a third party situation, I'm also seeing that you guys are going to be putting an end to that, and you're actually ready to explore other possibilities when it comes to love and romance, all right? Because maybe you are also going to be realizing that this is not going anywhere, all right? Why am I wasting my time for this person to actually choose me over this other person, all right? When there are so many opportunities out there. That's more of like what I'm hearing for group number 3 for some of you, especially that you got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a single card. So I'm getting here that majority of you, yes, you will be single this coming year, 2024, but it's not like you are not happy being single. All right. Some of you, that's the reason as to why you wanted to put an end to a dead end type of connection or a stressful connection or a toxic connection, even. I'm also hearing it's not necessarily love related, by the way, where some of you, you are actually ready to let go or release any unhealthy attachments. Wow, I can't believe this for group number 3. Let's pull up another set of cards. What else? What are your highlights this coming year, 2024? Diligence, humor, And then you got the answers you need are coming. All right. So here's what I'm seeing, group number 3. With these two cards, humor and diligence, I'm hearing a very specific message for you guys. For those who will be experiencing, some challenging situations this coming year, 2024, you are being advised by your spiritual team to look at the situation from a different point of view, just like with this bird over here, all right? A higher perspective or higher point of view, so you can actually see the entire picture, or to look at the bigger picture is more of like what I'm hearing. And also with this humor card, to make sure that you put your focus on the lighter side of things. Okay. Others of you, what I'm also hearing here with the answers you need are coming. I feel that maybe there's actually going to be clarity for you this coming year, 2024. Things are finally going to be making sense. You're seeing everything now, just like with this bird over here. I'm also hearing very strongly that some of you guys are also going to be more solutions focused this coming year, 2024. That's also what I'm getting. You're going to be putting your focus more on the solution instead of actually whining about the problem. This is also another new thing that you'll be doing as well, or at least the advice for you this coming year, 2024. All right, let's try to pull up more. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Ooh, message in a bottle. All right. Let's get another one. Then you have courage, boldness. Okay. Wow. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. So somebody watching this pile is ready to speak their truth, to speak your truth from your heart. Okay. So maybe you have been bottling up some feelings, emotions, all right, or any other frustrations. But I'm really seeing here that for the coming year, 2024, you're ready to spit it out. You're actually ready to express your truth, or to speak your truth, to have the courage to, to be yourself, and to, speak your truth towards someone or towards the people maybe around you. I kind of like got this message for one of the groups, and I'm getting it here. I can't believe it. I'm hearing that somebody is actually thinking about, coming out in the open, if you know what I mean. Whether it's you finally telling your friends, your family that, hey, I'm gay. All right. I really got that for one of the groups earlier, and I'm seeing that right now here. Okay. So, whoever you are, great job, because you're embracing your authenticity. You're embracing who you truly are. All right. And you are being guided as you lovingly speak your truth. But for the rest of you, still the same message. You're ready to do that. You're ready to open up. You're ready to express yourself clearly this time. Okay, so let's try to pull up more. All right, what is this? Planning in action. Change. All right. I feel that this is what group number 3 is really, kind of like eager to do this coming year, 2024. You wanted to make some changes in your life, all right? You wanted to see a different output or a different result here. So I feel that this is what you guys are really going to be doing for the coming year, 2024. And I feel that some of you are already kind of like planning on what is it that you wanted to see in the future, or what output or outcome you wanted to get. All right. And so, there are definitely some major changes happening for you. Some of you are really going to be changing directions, changing careers as well. And then he also got the waiting game. All right. So what I'm actually hearing here is that for those who are resonating with, you're done, you're exhausted, you're tired and waiting. It's like, yeah, I'm hearing very strongly that some of you are really going to be initiating some changes yourself. Like, I can't just, stand here waiting, all right, doing nothing. I need to get moving. I need to make some changes, all right? I really got that. So maybe you have been feeling stuck over the years. I'm hearing years. Either it's actually 4 years, is also what I'm hearing, okay? And you're like, wow, I keep on doing the same things over and over again. I'm actually not seeing any, growth here. And even if it's actually an actual connection, it's still the same thing. Maybe you've been waiting for this person to come along, or you're probably waiting for this person to reach out. Nothing is happening. And so, in other words, I'm really seeing here that you guys are really going to be the one who's going to be initiating changes in your life. All right. And it feels because you will be realizing your true power, that I have the power to take charge of my situation. I have the power to change my situation, even if I don't like where I am right now. What is it that I can actually do? Which is quite interesting because you actually chose the golden mica or golden lepidolite. This is actually a great crystal to work with for problem solving. Okay. Or if you wanted to get more clarity and what solution you really need to overcome a challenge, then work with golden mica or golden lepidolite. So yeah, I'm hearing that you guys are finally breaking free from a stuck cycle, all right, or something that you felt as if that has been going on for a long time and you're not seeing any growth at all. Maybe you have been feeling as if that you are in a rut for a long period of time. All right, let's try to pull it more. Ride the wave, magic stream. Oh, yes. I feel this is actually related to the waiting game with the magic stream and the ride the wave. For some of you, this coming year 2024, you guys are basically learning how to ride the wave, not to control the outcome anymore. And even with this magic stream and the waterfall, all right, you're actually allowing yourself to be in the flow of things, all right? You're not controlling the situation. Maybe you have found yourself kind of like waiting for something, all right? And if it's not happening, it's making you feel upset or frustrated. So instead of doing that, you are learning how to ride the waves, all right? You're learning to be in the flow and honoring the present moment and trusting where this is actually going to be leading you, okay? Wow. Let's see what else. Next, you got surrender. Are you kidding me? We were just talking about that. Surrendering the outcome. This can also be a very powerful advice for group number 3. So if you are finding yourself a little bit testy or impatient, you're really, feeling patient because you're not getting what you are hoping for or what you're wanting to achieve. Again, maybe this is creating a blockage to your manifestation. So the advice for you is to surrender the need to control the situation. Be like a waterfall, all right? Allow things to flow effortlessly and ride the wave of life, okay? Be like water, my friend. Just like what Bruce Lee said, right? Don't fight it. Be like water. Then you got renewal. All right. Next, you got choose your battles. Okay. And then you got time machine. Right. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sharing 2 specific messages based on these 3 cards. Somebody watching this pile is probably, sick or you probably have some sort of like an ailment or illness, all right? And I'm getting here that part of your highlight this coming year, 2024, is that, yeah, there is a renewal for you. Maybe you are going to be seeing some improvement in your health, all right? That's what I'm getting for someone out there. For others of you, again, with this choose your battles and time machine card, this is another message from spirit not to fight or not to control the timing, all right, of things. Again, be in the flow. I really got that for you guys. This is your challenge, or this is your task basically, especially for the coming year 2024. And it's related to what you want. Again, you're actually not being encouraged to give up. In fact, 7 of Wands is talking about endurance. 7 of Wands is a fighter card, all right? So it's not to say that you need to give up, but you need to learn how not to control the situation or the outcome of things. This is actually part of your healing as well. Okay? Wow. I'm also getting here that there is also a possibility that somebody from the past may actually come back. I'm also hearing that right now. And it depends whether you are ready to welcome this person back into your life or if you're still open to it. Okay. But I also got that for someone out there. Okay. So what else? Let's try to pull up this deck. What are your highlights this coming year, 2024? Ooh, a lot of cards. There you go. Creativity. Okay. Let's pull up another one. Justice. Okay. One more. And then, oh my gosh, start being creative. Are you freaking kidding me? 2 cards about creativity. Wow, I actually did a reading for a client, and I feel that maybe she actually chose this pile. You know who you are. And so I'm actually getting here that this is a year for most of you, group number 3, to be putting your focus on your passion, your creativity, all right? Especially for those who are kind of like feeling lost on what to do, all right? Because I'm drawn to this justice card. You're probably kind of like weighing things carefully. I don't know what to do. Should I do this or should I actually do that instead? So I'm actually picking up that, yeah, this is actually mostly like, an advice or a tip from spirit to put your focus more on your passion, all right? This is going to be leading you as well to your life purpose or to your true calling. Because I got that for a client that I did a reading for. So I feel that she chose this pile. So yeah, if you're watching this, well, yeah, this is your confirmation again, second time around. And again, look at this with this bulb over here. Bulb is for me all about ideas, all right? So I feel that this is also something that you need to pay attention to. Trust those ideas or pay attention to those ideas. You got the planning and action card earlier. So maybe once you were able to come up with this brilliant idea or you already have those ideas, maybe this is also a year for you to be incorporating that or implementing that as well. I'm also hearing very strongly that with this justice card, if you're going through some sort of like legal battles or legal issues, again, there's something about solution, all right? There is a solution to what you're currently going through or this legal issue that you are going through. That's part of your highlight this coming year, 2024. And again, like what I said, golden mica or golden lepidolite is also a great crystal to work with to help you find solutions, all right? So yeah, that's what I'm getting there. Let's pull up some tea leaf fortune cards now. I'm getting nasally again for group number 3. Although I noticed that I got this nasally thing going on, not just for group number 3, but 1, 2, and 3. But 3 is the strongest. Maybe that person who's causing me to get nasally decided to check all 3 groups. All right, anyway, let's see here. Problems to be resolved. Exactly. Because again, like what I said, this crystal is great for problem solving. Okay. So work with this golden lepidolite or golden mica. Very beautiful crystal. All right. What else? You got the barrel card. If I need to pause, because gosh, I'm having a hard time breathing with this nasally thing going on. Then he got protected from negative forces beyond your control. All right. Yeah, because let me actually start off with this. Whenever I get nasally, one practitioner or psychic actually also told me the reason why you're getting nasally, just to let you know, guys, is because I'm highly sensitive. I'm an empath, right? So I'm actually very sensitive to the energies of the people that I'm channeling right now, or when I'm tapping into your energy. And so I'm getting here that somebody watching is heavily afflicted. And that's what I was told. When you're getting nasally, it's because that person is heavily afflicted. And specifically, that person even told me that either that person is highly psychic as well, or they're actually, yeah, doing some things that maybe, you know what I mean, like doing the dark, kind of like magic, or into dark arts, or for some of you, maybe you were actually afflicted because somebody may have done something towards you. But to put it in a general way, it's a negative energy. All right. So every time I get nasally, that's a sign that I'm picking up someone's negative energy so strongly. So anyway, what it says here, protected from negative forces beyond your control. All right. And then you got tiger. All right. Oh, yes. Because you got the rat card. Ooh, no wonder I'm getting nasally. I feel group number 3, there's somebody watching really who's probably going through some sort of like spiritual attacks. I really don't want to invite that, even though I'm sensing it multiple times in my readings. All right. But it's really making sense. Somebody who chose this pile, either there's actually somebody who's working behind your back. Yeah, getting a very dark, icky energy, honestly. But don't you worry, you are protected, okay? It says you're protected from negative forces. Ugh, no wonder I'm getting nasally. Oh my gosh, I knew it. And you got Weeping Willow. All right. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. Group number 3 is part of your highlights this coming year, 2024. Don't you worry, because your problem will have a solution to it, okay? Problems to be resolved is one of your cards. And again, if you want to work with gold and mica, do that. And then for others of you, this is also a year in which you're being called to take some risk, all right? To take some action as well. I'm also hearing that somebody watching this group is probably not liking their situation right now. You feel as if that there's something missing. You feel that there's something kind of like off. Like you are not really satisfied with their current situation. So maybe this is actually going to be pushing you to be putting an end to something, whether it's you putting an end to your career, your business, or a relationship that has reached its dead end whatsoever. All right. So that's what's going to push you to kind of like finally close out this chapter. I'm also hearing that somebody's actually thinking of doing some spiritual work. All right. We're just talking about that earlier. So if you are kind of like thinking of doing some spiritual work or spiritual career, rather, yes, this is your confirmation. Okay. Take a chance and don't you worry. because you are protected. And besides, in whatever type of career or field, you would always come across a snake. Okay? So, yes, it's very challenging to be in a spiritual career because you would definitely, encounter a lot of negative people or a lot of people who are actually, yeah, more of like in the dark side, right? Instead of being the light worker, instead of being somebody who is a beacon of light towards others. But that's what life is all about, all right? And even if you are working a regular type of job, you would always encounter people who are actually corrupted by evil, even, all right? Jealous people, people who likes to destroy other people, all right? So everywhere you go, there are snakes in the jungle anyway. But to whoever this is for, in which you're thinking about, yeah, starting a spiritual career, because that's what I heard right now, just make sure you practice psychic protection. But this is also a message for you that you are very much protected, okay? You are protected, so don't be afraid. But then again, I also heard somebody watching this group. No wonder I keep on getting nasally for group number three's reading. Although the difference this time is like whoever that person is jumping from one, two, and three. And I'm actually hearing it's because this person is also heavily afflicted. And again, I'm so sorry to be hearing that. It's either two things. Either you actually are practicing, dark arts, or it's either you were afflicted because of somebody may have done some things to you. Yeah, somebody may have done some, evil stuff or negative stuff on you. But again, you are protected. Don't you worry. Just cleanse. I keep on reminding for you guys to be cleansing, doing some cleansing rituals and all that. But anyway, with a weeping willow, you got the family sorrow over here. So I'm actually hearing that, yeah, maybe there are some significant events happening for some of you around your family, okay? Whether this is your immediate family or your own family as well, all right? So let's now pull up a fortune card again. Paradise. Okay. There you go. Let's go to page 21. Page 21. Daydreaming about a better life, castles in the sky. Right. I was just talking about that. I feel this is what some of you have been feeling. You are not liking where you are. You're unsatisfied with your current situation, or you feel that something is lacking. So to see this message with the Paradise card, it makes sense. So it says here, this card indicates you're searching for the ultimate happiness in your life, and you probably have many unfulfilled desires. You may currently be unhappy about what's happening in the world, your personal life, and looking for inner peace and tranquility. The answers to your questions about the meaning in life, death, and what really makes you happy will be answered, but just be patient, okay? I notice I have a lot of cards around patience, group number 3. Remember the surrender card and the message around being in the flow of things? So, yeah, you're really being encouraged to be patient. And then it says here, you will have a lot more faith in the future. You will find greater spirituality and have greater satisfaction within your life. Now, if it's all about career or finances, this Paradise card is a good fortune for you. So feel more optimistic because things are about to start to improve. All right. Either there's a more joyous career or life awaits for some of you. Okay. So this card is also taught about how you should be believing in your dreams or have faith that you can actually achieve your dreams as well, or to believe in yourself. And then relationships, I feel this is related to the family sorrow because it says here secret worries about a loved one's health or loss of loved ones would see a time of reflection and pondering over past relationships. So, yeah, maybe somebody's actually worried over the health of a family member as well. All right. And then This card is also a great omen for meeting the ultimate life partner for some of you, or at least achieving harmony around the home. And for others of you, this Paradise card is also talking about travel. So maybe somebody's also thinking about traveling, whether this is for pleasure or maybe you're thinking about relocating, all right, to an exotic country or any place. Yeah, I'm drawn to this image of the Paradise card. Yeah, kind of like Japan. I don't know. Somebody's probably kind of like thinking of traveling this coming year, 2024. It can be an exotic place, or it could also be somewhere in Asia, because I'm drawn to that image. So, anyway, let's actually pull up some messages for you. All right. Let's see here. Gosh, I'm having a hard time breathing with this nasally stuff going on. Oh boy. Anyway, let's pull up a message for you, group number 3. Okay, it says here, don't worry. Everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dream, so trust the process. Wow. Another keyword for group number 3 is the word trust. So you keep on getting that as well. All right, let's pull up another one. Okay, and it says rabbit, cleverness. If you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside of the box to find the solution. Are you freaking kidding me? What? What did I tell you about the crystal that you chose, group number 3? And that is golden mica or golden lepidolite, right? So if you're trying to find a solution to your current challenge, all right, and you feel as if that there's no way out or you don't know what to do, yeah, you may want to work with golden mica or golden lepidolite. Very beautiful crystal. I told you. Oh my gosh. You saw me shuffle. I can't make this up. So let me read it again. If you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside of the box to find a solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. Oh my gosh. That's why I got creativity. What? And then you got start being creative. So for those who are resonating, let me stop first, all right? Because I need to deliver this message for someone out there. And what I actually specifically heard earlier is that somebody's unsure of what to do in their life, all right? Like, am I still on the right track? What should I be doing? What is my life purpose? And yeah, I kind of like got that energy from one of my clients as well. So if you're watching this, this is again your validation, all right? Your life purpose had something to do with creativity. And you're being encouraged by your guides to start being creative. All right. Because again, it says here, it's a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. Wow. I can't believe this. Group number 3. Your reading is also very, very powerful. On top of I'm getting nasally. Anyway, all right, let's try to pull up some crystal cards now. Let's just put this aside. So these are your lucky crystals or the crystals that you can actually work with for the year 2024. I'll be pulling up 6. But I tell you, you should be working with golden lepidolite for those who are resonating with, you're going through challenging times and you're trying to find a solution. Work with golden mica or golden lepidolite. All right. Got 2 here. It's got 4 more. Okay. 3 more. Okay, one more. And I'll be reading all of these crystal cards. Why? Because this is going to help you to identify which crystal you are resonating with. All right. So let's just get one last crystal card for you guys. There you go. Okay. There you go. So let's start off with this one. For some of you guys, you may want to work with this crystal, which is Tanzine Aura Quartz. Enchantment, Cosmic, and Alchemy. Cosmic alignment is here. Tanzine Aura Quartz brings equilibrium to our multidimensional states, melding mind and body for spiritual balance. With indigo rays vibrating high, this stone heightens the ability to see and communicate beyond this world. Tanzine Aura Quartz gently opens your crown chakra, creating a channel between the divine and your body. Made from the rare metal indium, this crystal brings mystical qualities to a higher understanding of one's metaphysical abilities. You are more powerful than you think. Virgo, Pisces. So maybe you're a Virgo or a Pisces. And then next, you actually got Auralite 20. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite crystal too. Yeah, I love Auralite 23. So yeah, it says clarity, focus, higher awareness. Containing 23 different mineral energies, Auralite 23 can promote undeniable clarity and razor sharp intuition. An ancient stone, Auralite 23 is especially talented in assisting with past life and ancestral healing. It enhances metaphysical abilities, raising the bar on your innate superpowers. Most of all, Auralite 23 can help you appreciate the human experience and that we are all multidimensional beings. By going within and becoming aware of your inner self, you will be able to show up more fully as your authentic self and who you are meant to be. Aquarius, Pisces. A lot of Piscean cards. Wow. And then you got snakeskin agate. Strength, privacy, and self love. Being comfortable in your own skin takes time, and snakeskin agate helps boost self esteem and self awareness so you can do just that. Snakeskin agate gives you the confidence to step outside of your comfort zone and explore new aspects of yourself, all within your discretion. Snakeskin agate can blend in with the crowd. So if you don't want to be seen and wish to carry on with your activities in peace, this is the stone for you. Snakeskin agate is able to facilitate a kundalini rising and encourages full embodiment of self. Gemini. All right. Next, you got pink fluorite. Guidance, ease, and comfort. Pink fluorite mends pieces of the soul, reintegrating its fragments to make you whole again, rather. Sometimes we get lost along our journeys, and pink fluorite can assist us in coming back home to our true selves. Staying present inside your body, acknowledging and accepting each moment as it is, and detaching yourself from outcomes are helpful practices amplified by using pink fluorite. This stone helps ease despair, giving you a surge of comfort and confidence that you have what it takes to make it through life's challenges. Wow. Earlier, you got a message around detaching or not controlling the outcome of things. So for those who are resonating with that, work with pink fluorite. All right. And gosh, I keep on getting Pisces. So some of you are probably, yeah, Pisceans. All right. Let's actually go with the next ametrine. Energetic, intuitive, connected. A combination of amethyst and citrine, ametrine, opens the pathways between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. With a sunny disposition, this stone can alleviate stress during challenging life transitions. With the ability to go beyond the surface, ametrine brings the shadowy parts of us to light, healing deep wounds and trauma by confronting them directly. Ametrine encourages you to hop in the driver's seat and take control over your life. Aiding in discernment and clarity, ametrine gives you the confidence to take the lead. Libra. All right. One last. You got blue aragonite. Very beautiful crystal, too. Empathy, compassion, communication. Communication is key. And with blue aragonite, you will definitely send the message. Blue aragonite activates the throat, third eye, and heart chakras, allowing you to communicate from a whole and centered place, while the stone instills hope and inspiration. This crystal enhances your ability to empathize and show compassion for others, fostering authentic connections. Blue aragonite's communication skills also carry across when you are communicating with the spirit realm, cultivating a calm and relaxed space for even more clarity to come through. Capricorn. Okay. So I love that this blue aragonite also appeared, because earlier there is also a message for some of you that for the year 2024, you will have the courage to speak your truth. So for whoever that is for, or if you're resonating with that, then work with blue aragonite to also help you in communicating your truth or speaking your truth. So that's why I need to read all of those cards, because by reading it and you understanding about what this crystal is all about, then it will help you to kind of like look into what crystal should I actually work with. On top of that, I tell you, work with golden mica or golden lepidolite. So before we actually end the reading, let me just get the significant months for you this coming year 2024. I'll be pulling up 3 cards. Month of March is going to be very significant for some of you. Next, you got April. Wow, March, April. And then August. Okay. So those are your significant months for the coming year 2024. Pay attention to that. And again, I wish you all a blessed, blessed new year. I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.